There we go. I think everything should be on, all the microphones unmuted, all that kind of stuff. That looks good. Hello everybody, welcome to another stream. It's been a while, hasn't it? Oh wow, here we go. 3-month sub from Jake. Thank you very much for that. Also thank you to Earth Computer and let's see, New Year's and... Dang, I forgot her name. There's somebody else who followed during the intro. Thank you to all of you anyway. And... oh, I can probably see it here. Scuffed. Scuffed Developer. Thank you very much. And that actually is funny. It brings us to a follower count of 1, 2, 3, 4. That's cool. Is the music loud? It seems loud to me. Let me know what you think. Anyway, also thank you to the beginnings of a Bit War from Salesian and from Jock. Third place is open. Alright, and also, of course, thank you to everybody for being here, for joining in. We're gonna have fun. So, let me see if I can remember my keybinds. That was not the keybind. Yeah. There we go. Alright, so I loaded this pack up in Minecraft 1.14. Could we turn down a bit? Cool. Jock takes the gold. Music should be a tad loud. More quiet now. I loaded the map up. It basically loaded fine, and the only thing I can think about that has changed is the lore tag. So we have this orb of servitude thing that you get given when you complete the sacrifice, and that has a lore of a token of recognition, and the lore tags are now text components. So we probably need to do something like this. Oh, wow. Not that. Hold on. This. Actually, this probably is enough, I would gather. It's the best mic to stream with. It depends a little bit on what you like. This one is extremely sensitive. This is the Blue Yeti. Probably not for everybody, I would say, because it's okay. So that worked. It's super sensitive and it catches a lot of noise from around. But there are a bunch of. If you go to the Twitch subreddit on Reddit, there's a lot of, like in the sidebar there, they have a whole bunch of good tips for starting out on Twitch and stuff, including like microphones and stuff. Thanks, Jake. There's a lot of rage. Alright, so there's one more thing we should look at, actually. Maybe I should save this file too. Actually, and then /reload in game, so we get that into the game. But there's one more thing that we should probably look at, and there's a let me open this up on GitHub, because we do have at least one bug in here. Issues. There's still just one. And what are the characters? They are maps. So I think it turns into like a world map on Twitch, which is weird, but they're the map emoji thingy. So here's the bug. When you end the game, it says you have completed the number of sacrifices that you have. I think it's like a flattened out map thing on Twitch. If you're like looking up the Windows character set, it's like a folded world map kind of thing. It's like a folded map. Looks really nice. Doesn't look as nice on Twitch, I must say. But the count anyway. The count for the number of completed sacrifice is apparently wrong, and I think it basically shows you the number of requests, which is no good. And that's probably in here, actually, in the same file, because this is the file. This is accept sacrifice. That's the function. So we'd run the things. Actually, this should be in here, but probably isn't. So what other... So it would be in the new goal function. That's this thing. My computer just displays squares. Welcome, Snow. Always good to have people joining for the first time. 28 viewers, that's pretty good. The Minecraft page on Twitch is like blowing up. There's tons of people watching Minecraft now. It's cool. It's not at all as quiet as it usually is when I stream. Where do we... Stats. Sacrifices. Stats for successful sacrifices. Did it say something else than shirt? Because I read shirt. Now I have to find out. Oh yeah, it does. I totally read shirt. Brain is an interesting thing. All right, so all right, let's try to understand what I've done here. So this is really odd. Okay, so the number of sacrifices is the day minus 1, because we haven't done today's sacrifice yet, minus the number of failures. But this is the main number of failures. That's unfortunate. These probably need to be team-based. Can I even make them team-based? I can't. Ew. I could. But I'd have to make... How many teams do we have? We have like 6 teams or something. I can see that in the game, actually. Switch teams. Oh, that's like 8 teams. Yeah. Dang. So maybe the best thing to do actually is just to remove the stat, because I don't know how I would make it the correct value. Because it's the same stats for everybody. But there could be different numbers of failures depending on which team you're on. I am going to just remove this. Increase quality by removing features. Good. Day stats. Day is fine though. I guess what I could do is I could... Yeah, exactly what Jock just said. Instead of doing this sacrifices, I could do 1 per team. Thus, the Java edition now accept names that contain spaces. I wonder. let's try that in game. Also, I'm sorry, but I'm going to be typing schedule for scoreboard, like the entire stream, because I'm so used to being able to type /sc and hit tab. No. That sucks. Dinner bone. Okay, so we have a couple of options, and none of them are really nice because the name of an entity doesn't show up in the scoreboard. It shows up as a UID things, which you don't want because that would be terrible. So we could do either a score that looked like something like this, the chosen sacrifices, and then a number, and then one for every team. So you'd have the chosen sacrifices, the devout sacrifices, like this. Could we fool it? Is there some like hidden character that looks like a space? So could you put a no break space into a name in Minecraft? You're not able to change the language of commands, are you? Oh. And no, the language is always the root language. Alright, so the best we could do is probably a name with the underscores. So like the believers, except spelled correctly. You're looking for an empty space character that's not space. And that works in scoreboard names, yes. So that we could display a space in a scoreboard, but not have, well, just so we could put a space in a name in a scoreboard, essentially. Pretty sure I've done that before. I mean, you could do it if you could display it. No, I guess not. Alright. It would have to be accepted by the command parser as an actual character in a name too. Alright, for now, what I think it will do is, if I can, that one. I think we're just gonna do this. We're gonna take that away. Oops. And then that and /reload, and then I guess let's play game. This hill is actually not all that bad as a starting point. Let's, I guess. Oh, I cleared the chat. I guess I'll just wait for it to pop back up then. Whoops. There it is. Set alter position to here. Reload? I did that, didn't I? Let's reload again. There we go. This seems to still work. What did I want? I wanted this. No, that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on, Twitch. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay. Well, this is a bunch of follows. Thank you, everybody who was following. I'm not kept up. Alright. Let's start the game. Alright, well, I guess we'll just go. We won't wait for the first 2 breads. Okay, that should be doable. Okay, maybe regretting the decision to put that on top of the hill already. Alright. Oh wait, there's lure on this too. You need to fix that. Abort, abort! Where's that thing? It's called like failure or something. Failure? Oh god, here it is, yes. 2 breads? Yeah, I mean, I don't exactly know what 2 bread items, two things of bread. Let's do this. Nope. Stop that. God, this syntax highlighting things terrible. All right. Actually need them here and here too. And then this. Wrath of the gods be upon you. All right. 2 loaves of bread. Yeah. I know, but they're not called loaves of bread in game, right? Do I have a reset? I do have a reset. 2 bread loaves. It sounds really weird. And like what the item is just called bread. And I don't want to confuse people either. There's the risk of that. So should be using translate there possibly. It's never been a thing I wanted to like go in and change on all of the text in this because it wasn't used from the start. Okay, reload this thing. Is there anyone in the game that references plural bread? No. I mean, there would be in trades, I guess, but they're just like 3 on an icon of bread. I think if I set the altar position to here, it's gonna spawn in the same place. Give command. Okay, but it's just gonna be like, okay, so if I give myself bread 2, says gave 2 bread, which would be the other option. It would just be like, okay, it's just bread. So it's always like 14 bread. Could work. I don't know. I mean, it's easily changed. I went for breads. Just because of all of it. All right, let's try again. I wonder how did this get messed up? No, that's ouch. That's fine. Okay, good. I've played for like 3 seconds on this one, and I've already taken damage twice. 4 iron ingots. Oh, good. Thanks. That's much better. All right, let's get going, I suppose. Feel like bread shouldn't have s at the end though if it was plural. Well, I think breads is. Oh, hello. Okay then. Oh, good. Didn't you just die already? Thanks. I'm pretty sure that breads is a thing. The question is, breads might refer to types of bread rather than, you know, several instances of a bread thing. Okay. Anyway. Some bread, in the case of I am giving you some bread, that's actually, you know, the same. Take any, it's an indefinite. Because you're using some, not, you know, a specific number. What do I want? Probably a shovel, I guess. Oop. The massive bread discussion of 2019. 2 bread. I might change it to 2 bread. I mean, the problem is, like, even, like, regardless of which item you look at in the game, you get the singular. So, the game is not going to help you in any way, and anything that seems, because of the game, to require a certain thing, it doesn't. Good point, Mince. Good point. But there are other items that are like that. Like, if you're saying... I don't know. Like, we had this long discussion on a previous stream about fish. Whether it should be one, like, fish in plural or fishes in plural. And apparently somebody dug up that the actual correct way to do it. How should I? Let's actually get some more wood before we go underground. The correct way of doing that is, like, both are correct, but one refers to several types of fish, and one refers to several, you know, animals. Cobblestone is a really weird word, though, because cobblestone is... That's, you know... You say 2 cobblestones, but in Minecraft, specifically, you say 2 cobblestone, because you mean 2 cobblestone blocks. You know? What is this aiming for other than bread? Bread is the only important thing. No, so the Chosen challenge is it's a data pack for vanilla that adds a challenge into the game. So basically, every dawn, the gods have chosen you to go on a fetch quest to get them some items that you are required to sacrifice. And that's what you see at the bottom of the, like, on the action bar, is that they currently require 4 iron ingots of me. There are skeletons here somewhere. And apparently caves, because that's an enormously loud cave sound. Kind of don't really feel like digging into a cave at the moment, I guess. I need to get food before I do anything else. I saw some cows. What happens if you can't? That's a good question. So you see this I'm wearing? It's the circlet of the gods. And currently they're pretty happy with it, actually. You who wear this have been chosen by the gods. Good. Everything's fine. As I fail, they will start getting more and more grumpy, and the text on that will change, and the actual effect of messing up is going to be that I will lose max health. So every time I mess up, I'm going to lose 2 hearts of max health. So it's going to be harder and harder to survive. So this is kind of a... well, it's a kind of a challenge of trying to maintain this for as long as possible. Oh, there was a chicken there. I want to keep that. Probably want to keep... I should not kill these cows. There are more cows over there, though. Maybe I'll go over there and kill those cows. Thank you, Lolo, for the bits. Much appreciated. See ya, Chalk. Enjoy your dinner. I hope it's bread. Oh god, what am I doing? Actually focus on playing the game too. Okay, come on. Wow. Is it lagging? It feels a little laggy. Yeah, I really hope this should be pretty much done soon. I mean, we had the one bug, really, and that was everything that came out of the most recent beta. And I've not seen anything else be a problem, really. So, hopefully, we should be ready to release a full first version about in time for Minecraft 1.14.1. Actually, let's burn this thing. The one thing that we should do other than this, I guess, is we should adjust the set of items. There are a bunch of new items that we want to add, and some of the items are now more common and stuff like that, so we should probably do that. Maybe we'll play a couple of days into this challenge, and then we'll see. Because if that's good, then it should be okay. Hey, whatever. That's good. Any cave? 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 No. Oh, I should probably also note down the coordinates of, this altar, because it's kind of important to get back here. Mine is 225, 289. I'm going to put it in chat, because my screenshots don't work when I'm streaming. Tip for killing? Yeah, well, I know that, but it requires being able to hit things. There are no caves around. What's the seed for this? I have no idea. It's a random thing. There it is. Good luck copying it. Take a screenshot quickly. Alright, let's go. Give me some iron. Any up here? No. Come on. Really? Troll cave. Like berries is... I don't know if we should even add it, but... Ow! There are a bunch of new things that we should look at. No. Just water. Okay. I guess we'll dig. We can dig right under this. Oh, look. One. That sounded like an Enderman. Is it only? It was only two. I should probably actually switch this on so we can see that. Totems of Undying are in this. So the thing that I didn't talk about before is it increases in difficulty. So this thing that you get at the start is like a bunch of coal or some iron ingots or whatever. But the things that you're gonna get like 20 days into this are gonna be of a completely different kind. Can't see the subtitles through your head? Yep. Sorry. Oh god. Okay. Well. Don't really have that much of an option. If I put my head on the other side, it would be in the way of chat. If I put it up to here, it would be in the way of effects. We'll just leave it. I have to accept that you can't see the subtitles. Sorry. At least I'll see the direction of things, I guess. Did I seriously just get 2 pieces of iron? Cut it off and play as undead? Okay, let's cook this iron. I mean, I don't want to perfect. We can probably actually play without this sound subtitles things. Let's burn this. Actually, let's just... Now I can make an iron hoe. It's perfect. Okay, so what I actually do want to make... Okay. Hello? It's a shield. If we don't find more iron, we're screwed. If we do, then using one up doesn't matter. But it would be extremely strange if we didn't find more iron. that would be incredibly weird. Let me switch those off, actually. Shilico's life? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it really is completely crucial once if we would hit like a cave with tons of mobs in it or something. Okay. What? Alright then. A lot of stuff going on right here. So how's life, everybody? You all having a good weekend? Oh, I forgot. I generated this world with the ridiculously low amounts of iron toggle. Yes? Hello? There's nothing? You have no school tomorrow? Why not? What level are we? 33. Okay, we have... Oh, hello. I can't even mine that, or can I? I don't think so. Alright. Gonna go up and grab that furnace. I guess the emerald's great because emeralds are definitely a thing it could be required to give. Alright. Let's bump our head every step on the way down. Oh, they have like a planning day or something like that? Yeah. I'm gonna lose in my first day. That would absolutely suck, because the all of the like initial things are all made to be pretty dang easy, so that you should have some extra time. But it is actually like there's been quite some time here. I mean, it was starting to be night, so we had 10 minutes from that point. Okay, more coal. That's great, but maybe not quite what I wanted. We're on level 17. I guess I'll just strip mine at level 11 if we don't find iron before then. That is kind of ridiculous, actually. Alright, come on. You're gonna find diamonds before... I wouldn't be surprised at this rate. That's level 10, actually. I'm gonna stay up here. Mine the coal? Yeah, I mean, it could have iron attached, but it could be iron attached to any of these stone blocks too, and those are quicker to mine. Cave sound? Yeah, I kind of... Oh, hello. I was just gonna say I kind of don't want to go looking for the cave. That looks like enough iron. There's lava, but there's none dripping. Oh, come on. Fail. Forgot that I was standing on a little cobble thing. Alright, you're gonna grab this. There. And grab... Oh! Hello. Fine, we'll get these two. Alright. I guess. And there goes the pick. Alright, I guess we're going up. Because I kind of want to get the sacrifice done now. I have no idea how much time I have left. I think I have some time left, but I don't have a timer or anything. It's probably my bad. Should set a timer on the start of the next day. Alright, let's... Oh, I don't... Can't even get out of here because I don't have a pickaxe. Okay, so it's solidly night still. This is good. We'll do that. I need two more. Oh, it's not so solid. It's getting late. Add an option to display a timer. I kind of don't want to be honest. I kind of want it... I need 4. Holy crap. Am I going to fail on the first day? I still need to make it all the way up the hill and get to the altar. Come on, come on. That is a lot of... Yeah, go. Oh no. Where is the altar? It is on this side, right? It is. Come on. Oh no. See you, creeper. Oh no. Oh. Oh. All right. All right. I'd not expected that on the first day. Oh. Okay, now let's go down and get the rest of our... We had basically no margin for our snow block. Okay, I saw snow over there. Should be... Oh, hello. Please don't tell me you blew up the iron. I heard that. Okay, well... Okay, so I could make an iron pickaxe from this and then go down and mine the emerald there. But it's probably not worthwhile because I don't need the emerald. And it's... I mean, it's unlikely, but I could get, like, fortune or whatever. Alright. So instead, I could make a bucket. So now we have a marker of where this thing is. Alright, so there's snow up there, there's snow on the other direction as well, I think. I thought that was the creeper who followed me. Alright, so that's probably the... Oh, right here. So I am going to make a bucket. Get some water. This water is always really, really useful. Huh. Okay, that was probably the most stressful first chosen day I've ever had. Which is great. Which is just fantastic. And this is still that, so that's working. Wow. Alright, so we have a little bit of snow. Make a block, go sacrifice. And now we actually have... Oh, we have sheep there. We should go... I guess I don't have the iron to make shears, but we can just kill them. I already have a shovel? What do you mean? No, you can play against each other. There are, I think, 8 teams. That's why it says the gods have accept the sacrifices of the chosen ones there. Because there are 8 teams and they have different names. And it would say the name of the team there. So you can play a bunch of teams in multiplayer. Whew, okay, now let's refocus. What do I want to do? I still have like 1 day at least until I start getting phantoms. So we should definitely get wool. And I don't see any reason I need to keep these. So too bad for you. Oh, yeah, no, I was not gonna craft a shovel. My stone shovel is all I need. So that was 4, that's fine. We're not terribly... I'm actually gonna do this. Now let's get some of this stuff cooked up real quick. What do I need on my bar? We don't need those. Do you want blocks? That's... Probably don't need these as high. Oh yeah, because I did 2 sacrifices. That's right. Guess we can keep these for emergencies. It's always funny because I've watched several people play, and see, I got. I've watched several people play it, and it's like, it's always like these super intense moments that make people just completely defocus afterwards. It's super hard to get back into like what was I trying to do actually. All right, so there's our altar. There's a huge taiga over there. We should really just try... Well, let's go west and see what we find. Ooh, lava lake. That's useful. Yeah, I do want to gear up, but it's like... Using the daytime to travel is really useful and explore and find stuff. Especially like if we find a jungle, that's super useful. If you find a village, that's super useful. I guess even finding a pillager outpost in this would be really useful. This is just like the infinite forest though. Let's keep going. And the other option would be to just dig for stuff, which it would be nice to gear up that way. But we'll get to that later. Ooh, this could be a chance to just go down and just quickly grab some stuff, though. I thought this was cobble first. I'm not used to the texture changes fully. Like, how have I not found any more iron? Like, I've seen lots and lots of blocks now. Still not seeing any iron. That. Okay. It's actually a bit ridiculous. There's some iron. There's some more. Okay. I mean, having fully, like, good iron armor and tools would be pretty nice. This is feeling like a death trap. Left wall, I don't care. I'll just dig out. Like, I'm not in this for a complete exploration. I'm just gonna randomly go and try to find as much as possible and dig up. That's gonna be faster than trying to make my way back. Oh, that is not a sound I want to hear. Not without armor. Oh, okay. This is kind of okay situation to mine, though. Okay, we got 18 iron from that. That's much appreciated. Actually going to smelt those. I wonder if I should just make a blast furnace. It might be worth it. It's not worth it quite yet, I don't think. But pretty soon it might be. I get some of this coal. Whew. Footsteps. Where are you walking around? Okay. Hello, creeper. There's a zombie. You could drop a creeper on my face here any second. 6. Would love to have at least, you know, the chest plate. 2 regular furnaces because you don't have to babysit as much. Like, and it will, like, you won't waste fuel if you're using... if you're just... Oh, there we go. If you're just using, like, coal for... Really? Okay. Oh, hello. Low lag. Suit up! I'm just gonna do that. And there's no path up from that direction. Yeah, we're running tests on this pack for the moment. They use the same amount of fuel if you're smelting a lot of stuff. However, if you have 4 things to smelt, a blast furnace will be faster and use less fuel because you can just put in 1 coal into that one, and you don't have to put in 1 coal into each furnace the way you would have to if you're using 2. I'm doing a test run of the map that I am doing in map making, because part of map making is also testing your stuff. Which means I'm currently in survival mode, but once we've gotten a couple of days into this test, we'll switch out and modify the item set for this. It's not worthwhile to sacrifice the iron for making a blast furnace at this point, though. There's too much other stuff I want from iron. I'll probably make an iron pickaxe now. The blast furnace uses the same amount of fuel as 2 furnaces. Okay, if you use 2 furnaces, you can smelt things twice as fast. That was the origin of that discussion. So if you're using 2 furnaces, you get twice the speed. And that would, if you're doing that in the long run, oh god. Sniper. You're in a very awkward and annoying spot, you know? Come on. Oh, come on. That was annoying. I'm not gonna go there. Did I go all the way here? I don't think so. I mean, just branch off in it. Hello. Different direction. Creeper convention. That looked a little bit like a silverfish got loose. Error 3000? What? Seven iron. You cook this and make shoes and still have leftovers. And I think we're probably better off doing that. So then we have enough for shoes. I actually can just make those right away. The same skin? Huh. Not quite, I don't think. So I modified mine a while back. Unless you've, like, taken it off my character, I guess. Alright, so now, iron pickaxe. You use up the stone one. Oh, I see. Let's grab the rest of this iron, I suppose, and then we'll get ourselves to the surface and see. Either we'll keep exploring if it's daytime, or we'll just fight some mobs if it's nighttime to get a bunch of loot. What level are we at? 58, so we're pretty close to the surface. Cool. Alright, so up we go. There is the slight problem that there was a lava lake quite near where we started, but it should be fine. I wonder if Twitch is having problems. That sucks. Okay, so definitely nighttime. I need to be going east to head sort of back towards the altar. Because we went west. Whoa. Oh. I am somehow unfocused today, or like I'm making a lot of movement mistakes, which I don't normally do that much. It's a weird feeling. I'm pretty sure I headed west. Okay, so he shot me. I reflected the arrows, and they stuck in the tree behind him. What? That was weird. Alright, so... Oh, hello. Nah. Not gonna bother with you. Oh, God. What? What just happened there? Because I felt like I was quite far away from him. B, I had a fair bit of armor. And C, I had the shield up. I recognize that the block was a little late, so that could be, but still, I was fairly far away, and it was in 3 pieces of iron armor and 1 piece of chainmail. Weird. It says one time snow block because that's the today's sacrifice. When I got taken off my team, shields are definitely supposed to block creeper explosion. Yes. When I was taken off the team because I died, then it switches back to sort of the, you know, the generic thing. What's today's thing? Because I'm now a spectator. Alright, well, so stats, score, and day, and the score stopped. So that's good, because there are no players anymore. So that's, I think it all worked. I think I'm on normal difficulty. Hard. Okay. Interesting. I can't switch back to creative. Praise reset. Daytime, and now I'm in creative mode. Cool. So this is where we're gonna restart if we're gonna restart, but first we should think about items, which means I think we're gonna stay in game rather than head out to the function, and we're just gonna talk about items. Let me just open the file where I have all of them. Set up targets. Here we go. Okay. New items. What do you think I should add? And there are a bunch of things that aren't terribly interesting, like campfires, just, you know, a bunch of crafting. For the same reason that I don't have, you know, crafting tables or furnaces and stuff in the list. Any new, like, so the flowers, we don't want a specific flower type. Pistons are, not sure. I don't think I have pistons in there. But they're also just a craft of other bell. So bell requires you to find a village or cure villagers and then level them up. So bell could be a thing, but it would have to be a pretty late thing. So one of the rules that I try for these things is to have... Let me switch you over actually, because it makes no sense to keep looking at this. I try to have things that you can get in several ways. Actually, we could add sea pickles now, because there are multiple ways to find them now. They're in some villages, they are sold by the wandering trader, and they are found in oceans. I'm not sure I like that though. What are the items that were added in this version? I guess a crossbow, but I mean, that's... kind of like the bell. I kind of do, I must admit. The villages are a little bit more common now, too. So the question is where... Emeralds are 20. So it's probably more difficult than an emerald, because if you find a village, you also get an emerald. Definitely. But you can also get an emerald from mining, so there are several ways there. We said maybe 40. Is that on the level of a diamond, or a jukebox, or fire charge, blaze rod? Maybe even worse, actually. 40 has a bunch of these. Scroll down so you can see the new items. I mean, they are not sorted in added order. Saddle Cookie Heart of the Sea at 60. I think that's kind of the level of difficulty of stealing a bell. Name tag, awkward potion, obsidian. Maybe it's more like that actually. I think I'm... God, my voice. Give me a second. If I'm lucky, there will be at least one at the meeting point. There will always be at least one. Okay, I'm gonna... we're gonna say this, it's level 100. Bell. It's a bell. Bell. Alright, and then we have to implement the sacrifice item thing. Not that. Is it just sacrifice? Oh yeah, it is. Look at this. So it was obsidian. So, if the tag is bell, then we check for Minecraft : bell, which I think is the name of it. It is called Minecraft : bell. Alright, so we have the bell added, so that's pretty good. Sweet berries. Kind of awkward, because sweet berries can only be found in taiga, right? Or snowy taiga, or whatever. And there's a villager that sells them, but no villager that or... You know, the other way around. There's a villager that buys them, but no villager that sells them, I don't think. Composter... I mean, actually, is bone meal a thing? It's just bone. Because bone meal is now way easier to get. That's actually... We should probably go through all the items, too. Because some of them are going to be way easier now. Oh, banner patterns. Pillager banners? They are a unique item. They are definitely a unique item, because you can't make them. Bamboo. That's a good one. We should add a bamboo. Pillager banners. Interesting idea, actually. You have to kill a captain, steal one off of the pillager outpost. Those are the two options. And actually, getting one by killing a captain is kind of interesting because I think banner pattern is an interesting one. The finding you'd either have to buy a globe one or pretty much make a flower one. Let's see. Where are my sacrifice things? Let me just do this. Say hello. Oh, focus rate. Let's go back here. Set up targets. So your shells and stuff is way more difficult, but if we're talking like around the level of gas tier, magma cream, and the crystal kind of deal, XP bottle is probably around the same level as a banner pattern. I didn't say that. That's good. Banner pattern. Cool. And then in the sacrifice function, what was this? End crystal. So if the tag is banner pattern, then if the item is, what's this? Flower underscore banner underscore pattern, then we accept that. But we also accept one of the other 5. So this is called creeper banner pattern. This one is called skill banner pattern. That's a new one. Thing. It's actually not thing, it's Mojang. And globe banner pattern. Okay, cool. And you're saying I had, okay, a banner pattern. Did not look at the article on that one. We were saying bamboo. Okay, so bamboo requires you to find a jungle, fish it up, but I think you can only fish it in a jungle too. Or find it in a shipwreck, is that the case? What's the chance of finding it in a shipwreck? This is the question. Let's look at a loot table. Loot tables, chests, shipwreck. Oh, there are several of them. It's not in this one. Shipwreck. That was shipwreck treasure. It's also a shipwreck supply. That has one. Wait, 2. So that's as common as pumpkins. It's pretty uncommon, but it's not that hard to find shipwrecks if you find the ocean. This is actually a fairly 15.6. Yeah, it's actually quite rare item. So it's kind of on the level of cookies almost. You have to find a jungle, or you have to find a village and buy the thing. Cookies are 60. Maybe we can put bamboo here. Oops. A bamboo, several bamboos. I guess. Not there. There. Next to cookies, right? I missed changing something. No, I didn't. They're called bamboo. Yes, they are. There was something else that we were talking about. Oh, the pillager banners. Yeah, those are an interesting one. Those are an interesting one for sure. Where do we put that? Because, I mean, it's pretty difficult. I wouldn't say bamboos, just like I wouldn't say breads. I mean, maybe we'll make both of those say just the same. So 2 bamboo. Makes sense, actually, it does. Bread. No, we'll say 2 bread. Hope you're happy, Mins. I hope you're happy now. A bamboo. Several bamboo. You just have to find a pillager patrol or an outpost. Well, pillager patrols only start existing in the world after day 5. And an outpost, well, you have to find it. And without finding either of those 2, you can't trigger a raid, so you can't get it that way. So it's kind of tricky. And I mean, it's not tricky to get the banner once you have found those, but it's like searching for those are, I would say, like one of the big things in the challenge is you have to travel a lot and you have to explore and stuff. So it is reasonable, but it's also pretty difficult. Like a gas tier is on level 200. Somewhere around there, I would say, is kind of reasonable. So banner patterns down here that requires, I mean, on the level of getting a dragon's breath. Maybe. Maybe easier. Level enchanting table? Nah, I don't know. Is it possible to have Minecraft and Windows borderless? I think so. Didn't that change in like 1.13? The only way to get Bad Omen is to kill a patrol captain. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the raid is not the raid is not effective at getting a banner pattern. Right, that's what it is, Zoc. So keep in mind though, as the difficulty increases, you could get requested to get 3 of these banners, which is not really a problem if you had if you found an outpost, because you'd strip that. It has like 8, I think. Didn't I remove this? I thought I removed this. Don't want like lots of talking in the background. We'll set it at 400. I think it's an interesting item to include. That was a really good one. 8 pillager banners, several pillager banners. Good. So what? Okay. Pillager banner. Then this is going to be an interesting one. So its name is Ominous Banner, but that doesn't matter. It's not a separate item, it's just a banner. But there is there's a way we can check it though, because there's an advancement for it. And that advancement actually tests against the same data. So basically, we should test against the same data that advancement tests. And that is called voluntary exile, right? Here's the thing. Can I get this to highlight? It says it's already highlighting. Okay, good. So, right, so it has this whole tag, right? Will it have this tag if I place it and pick it back up? I could locate an outpost if I want one for testing. Yeah, sure. But I could also... I guess that... Oh, that is interesting. Because you don't get voluntary exile from... I'm probably gonna have to, but this border is a problem. World border set, put lots. Okay, fine. Oh no, the map resets it. Where do I have that? Banners keep the names when you place it, but it's not the name that I'm concerned with, the actual exact data of the item. I should be looking at the like setup loop here. Border. World border get. Oh, okay. So if we just do this, it'll be okay. Don't the banners on the outpost have messed up names? Wait, didn't they fix that? Holy crap. I guess we'll find out very quickly now. Oh, that's rubbish. It didn't. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Sad life. Okay, so game mode survival here for a second. Grab this without dying, preferably. Good. Block.minecraft.illager banner. Alright, so if I throw this out again, now this is exactly the item that I would be throwing out if I'm sacrificing this item. So data get entity at e type equals item, distance equals something less than, say, 5 blocks, and the limit of 1. It has this whole thing. We want the item. Yeah, so it has the block entity tag and the whole thing, shabam there. Let me switch you over here so you can see it. Now, if I do that, okay, that, and then break it again in game mode survival. Actually, I should do it after placing it in survival too. Okay, so throw that out, run this again. Okay, so it does get the block entity tag. So we should be able to match for this thing. That's a lot of stuff though. All right, I guess let's do that. If you only test for the pattern, the name shouldn't be a problem. No, exactly, that's my intention. Like I'm only gonna test for the exact pattern. But we do need the entire data of this thing. So that's unfortunate. But the good part is the entire data is in here. So we ignore the display name and just grab all of this stuff. And then we go back to the sacrifice function. So this white banner and then it also has a tag, which is this whole garbage. No, Because this has... Or? Yeah. That should be good. Is it possible to replace the remove banner patterns with cauldrons? I don't know. Alright, we're gonna need to test for this in the game. So if we just run that with this, okay, that's too much for a say command. Okay, game mode creative. Let's see, give me a command block, please, and run this whole thing. Okay. What's wrong with this? Oh. Oh crap. And I think I just closed my thing. Hey, Fabian. How's it going? I have to unescape these. Yeah, because these are not in a string in this case, but it was in a string in the original thing that I copied it from. It's just a pattern though, so it's not a big deal. This should be okay. Now let's grab this whole thing again and try once more. There. Oh well. Good luck. Expected position 301. Okay, so still not good. So let's take the whole line and put it in here. Position 374. Which is... we're not out of the item tag here. So we're missing at least one. That should do it. This is a messy item to test for, but I think it's worth it because it's a cool item to include. Oh god. Say that's good. It said nothing though, which is type. It's maybe not closer than 2 blocks. Still not. Type pixel MBT is this. A specific pattern in the banner. It's a pillager banner. What am I doing wrong here? That's a tag. Alright, let's look at this thing again. This is the item tag of that thing. It's a Minecraft column white underscore banner. And it's on ground. Wait, what? Oh crap. This explains a thing or two. That's the item tag. On ground. Yeah, that got messed up. Can I test for a certain number of shapes? Well, that's assuming that no other one gets added, I suppose. Could I test for a certain number? I don't even know. Still doesn't find it. Listen to this. Yeah, it does, but it's messed up for. So, problem number one for that is on the structure, it's buggy. block.minecraft.illager_banner. That's the name of those. Second problem is you could just name a banner in an anvil. Okay, why does this not match? This is a really messy thing to test for. Are there no other impossible banner things? The fact that they can remove anything testable is not a problem. This is his 2 again. Oh, thank you. Right, because I copy-pasted it. White banner! I found it. Cool. Alright, so there we have an acceptable test. So this is now correct. So we can now test for pillager banners. Yeah, but data get is not the same as testing for it in an selector. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Break world. Wait, what? Yeah, I know I could. I know I could, but I'm trying to avoid having lots and lots of code run for every item because there's tons of items to test for. You can't remove. Like, the thing is, I don't care about if people take a pillager banner and instead of handing it in as a sacrifice, they go and wash away the things and then they try to sacrifice it. It's not going to count as a pillager banner, and I'm totally fine with that. I'm totally, absolutely 100% fine with that. Alright, more items. More added items. What's a 114 item thing that you'd wanna hand in? Don't really know of any off the top of my head like this. Berries I've thought about, but berries are... You'd have to find a taiga. And I don't like the fact that you have to find one specific type of biome. Bamboo's already been added. Are there berries in any chests? Because if berries are in any kind of loot chest, then it could be interesting. Let's find out. If I can spell the name correctly. No, they're just in taiga and in taiga houses. But then you already found the taiga, so it's not... Yeah, I know they're in the villages, like in the actual bushes. Suspicious stew, but I mean, that's basically a mushroom stew with any type of flour, which is everywhere, so it's not really... It's not more difficult. And I mean, scaffolding is just bamboo again. So I don't think so. I mean, any of the new interaction blocks that are interesting? No, because they're all just like crafted from basically just wooden like base materials. Smooth stone, but that's just another smelt. Wither rose. Wither rose is an interesting one, actually. Blaze rods are already in. They're already in at some level. Let me find the targets here. Okay. So, blaze rods are already in there in 40. But with the roses, like, okay, so if you're at the level where you could, like, hand in a nether star, I mean, this is totally, like, the end of all of the things, but with a rose might be an interesting thing here instead. Wither rose. 8 wither rose, several wither roses. Good stuff. And then in the sacrifice at the very bottom. And it's cool actually, because having more than one thing to hand in at the very end of the game is really good. Yeah, that's right. It's a custom. It's based off of a syntax thing I found on Reddit, but then it's changed to support dark mode. And I think that's wither_rose, if I don't misremember. That it is. Okay, those are pretty cool. Yeah, I like those. I don't think there's anything else really that we want to add though. Don't know what that would be. I mean, leather horse armor. Eh. So here's the thing that I don't want to change anything of the vanilla stuff in this pack. This is supposed to be an addition, like an added difficulty onto vanilla. It's not supposed to be. Campfire is too simple. Like all these looms. I think those are a pretty good set. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So let's I guess drop into here. I really should reset. I should start a new world instead. I really should. Let me quickly here. Just. I'm gonna check this in so that we end up getting it on GitHub. What's this issue? Ooh, I should revert this thing where I disabled the world border. Whoops. Where's that thing? It's here. Alright, let's go. Okay, there we go. Now they're up. If you control middle click a pillager banner, it's called a white banner. If we control middle click it? Okay, interesting. I guess it's because you don't get the block item tag on something. I don't... Does the wither effect, when you get wither rose, have to be from the wither? Can it be from a wither skeleton? Wait. It's when the wither kills a mob. It's not wither kills a mob. It's the wither kills a mob. All right. So we are going to quit this world. create a new world. And call it create. Well, actually, it's chosen 1.14 test. We're gonna start in survival mode, because why not? Alright, who wants to decide a seed? Throw me a good seed name while I'm doing stuff here. Would you ever consider making a server for maybe a week after release of the data pack? Maybe. Sacrifice is now called Chosen. It might be an event that we could run at some point. I mean, not maybe a week, but because it's like you have to play it together. 42. Pollinating sandboxes gives you seed 0. Really? Alright, we'll run with that. Sacrifice is now called Chosen. Great! Start it up. Wow. Alright. Alright, I can't even do data pack, so I'm gonna have to quit out and start it over. That's fine. Otherwise I can do data pack reload because I started in survival mode with no cheats, which is how we should be testing it. I have to reload. Okay, there we go. Now in the chosen ones, let me actually switch teams, just for the sake of it. I'm gonna be in the clergy. And then, what is this world? We're in the middle of a forest. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll just put the altar on the edge here. I was gonna nuke part of that tree and stuff, but couldn't leave the world untouched for a single second. Nope. Destroy this world. Let's go. No. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll start by getting wood from this. Black wool blocks. Oh, that's an interesting one. Oh. Okay. Alright, so hopefully these wolves haven't killed all the sheep here. That was an interesting one. Okay, fine. Just remove the rest of them later. Okay, give me those. Let's find some stone to dig. Okay, never mind. Let's just... And let's try to keep sort of track of time this time. So we're live 150. Hello, doggo. Did you kill all the sheep? Oh. Make a special super wood. Alright. I guess I should have done this. Alright, did I really? I did. Okay. I guess... Let's try to find a squid. There we go. What's it like to work at Mojang? It's a really nice place. It's a little hard to describe because like a lot of the things is just like how is it like to work at a game development place, I guess. Oh, these are not black dye anymore. We need 2, so I think Wolf's gonna kill that dude anyway. It's a really nice place compared to like I've been at several game dev places. I've heard of even more, and by all accounts, it's a unusually caring and good place. We're all like really nice to each other, and gods have accepted the sacrifices of the clergy. Perfect. Okay, so that part works. Are we all ready to the playthrough? Yep. We're gonna try this out again. Couldn't see any more items to add. Actually, what's our difficulty level now? Normal. So at some point, I must have switched the world to hard mode in the old one. That's interesting. Alright, so a bunch of... Ooh, let me jump. Got a bunch of that, a little bit of food. Where are we? 250, 200. But yeah, it's an awesome place to be. And, you know, I love Minecraft. Makes it even more awesome. Very modular. There are many functions that depend on each other. I'm not sure how to answer that. There's... Ooh, an apple. It kind of does one thing. Would you consider it hard to not break an NDA? No. I mean... I've been at DICE, I've been at Mojang for long periods of time, and I've not broken an NDA this far, I don't think. And I mean, there are NDAs everywhere in the game development industry. That's another nice thing, is that like Mojang actually encourages people to be a part of the community and to communicate with people, which I really like. DICE definitely did not. They did not like me talking to players. Which I did anyway, because I had to. In some cases, like, I'm tasked with figuring out what's wrong with a network thing, and like, I need people to tell me when they experience problems, so, you know. But I really prefer the sort of Mojang attitude of, please be a part of the community and talk to the players. How did I come to have this name? It's a pretty long story. It's basically a story of switching nicknames between a bunch of different ones, and then eventually this one stuck. If you want the whole story, there's I think a longer explanation on an old video I'd made from a YouTube channel called 5,000 sub Q&A, where people asked that, and I think I told the whole story there. Welcome back, Jock. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Alright, so I guess. A couple of apples, that's good. Oh, thank you, Fabian. That's just, the bit war is on. Actually, I'm actually gonna do this. Oh, please. So you have a lot of wood now. Oh, come on. What the heck? That was weird. Actually, what? That's odd. Okay. Let's do this. Am I allowed to tell you what games you worked on? Yeah, I am. Okay. So I worked on a boatload of Battlefields. I worked on Battlefield Bad Company 1 and 2, Battlefield 3, Battlefield 4, and then some other stuff like surrounding those, like DLCs and stuff in between those. Then I worked on Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and I worked on Battlefield 1. Then I worked on a VR game called Budget Cuts, and I've worked on Minecraft. I mean, it's cool. I don't apologize for having questions. That's what like separates the stream from a video. All right, let's see. What do we do? What do we do? We probably just go in some direction. See what we find. I'll let that inform us. Let's go east. And I guess let's just like grab stuff we see on the way. Like that. I also want to say thank you to all the people who have followed. There's a little bit too many who follow for me to like read it out and keep track. Ooh, okay, let's grab some coal. But I do appreciate it, and thank you. Maybe I should make some ooh. Maybe I should make a bit more of a animation stuff for it. I'm a little afraid that it might get like repetitive, but am I glad I work on Java over Bedrock? I mean, working on Bedrock was also oh come on, that was also cool. But Java is like it's my version of Minecraft. It's the thing I've played all this time, the thing I really love. So of course that's cool. I just thought that creeper was about to explode in your world. Well. Anything of interest? Oh, holding the pickaxe. Rip. Any more creeper? So I'm not trying to maximize my damage when it comes to creepers, and I have no armor and no shield. I'm trying to maximize the predictability of the encounter. So that's why I'm not like jumping and trying to crit and stuff. Okay, more. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, have you guys heard of Phil's or Phil Zete, streamer who's relatively small until recently? He runs hardcore Minecraft, and he plays like he plays Minecraft as you would normally in a Let's Play, except he does it on hardcore. There's a lava here somewhere, which is really cool, I think. And he recently like got big news because he played the same hardcore world and died after 5 years of playing it. So yeah, that's the guy. Exactly. And he has this thing where I really like, actually, that he allows his subs to, when you sub to him, you get to choose a sound that you can trigger from chat, and people use it to like troll him and stuff. And he also has like a donation sound that is a creeper sizzle. And it's so if people like donate with good timings, they can scare the life out of him. It's pretty cool. I'm thinking about doing something like that because I watched his stream, and it's like it was a lot of fun. Why is it Minecraft Bedrock is higher recommended specs than Java? Because it needs a beefier machine is the, I guess, the simple but also less informative answer, I suppose. There are lots of reasons. I think Java is, in general, like in some ways Java works better. In some ways it doesn't. Like the Bedrock rendering engine in specific is much more optimized than the Java one. Oh, crud. Okay, let's see. Let's put this here. And especially with like new features added to Java and stuff, it's becoming less optimized, which is not a great thing. Stream is lagging for you? Do I not have transcoding? I might not have. No. I don't know why Twitch doesn't give me transcoding. It's a Twitch thing, not a me thing. So I can't control it, but if you had, you could switch it down. And it's a little sad that they don't. I used to get it almost all the time, and now I don't. So it's a little sad. Jesus, there's so many people like streaming Minecraft now. I'm like on the second page or something. Alright, but anyway, okay, let's just throw stuff on the ground. I'm gonna make an iron pickaxe right away because I got this bunch of iron. What's the chosen? Actually, let me... Did I add that? No! What? Okay. Fail. The Chosen is a challenge pack for Minecraft that adds a challenge onto vanilla, where every day, every dawn, the gods that have chosen you as their champion demand a sacrifice, and the sacrifice will be an item or several items, depending on the basically difficulty of the item. So the sacrifice is going to be, you know, bunch of coal, iron ingots at the start, but then as the difficulty ramps up, you're going to get more difficult items. So you might be required to bring them, oh, I don't know, you know, a cake. And then you end up with stuff like blaze rods and gas tiers and dragon's breath and stuff down the line. So it's an additional difficulty onto vanilla survival for people who want, you know, more something that sort of drives you in vanilla. It's a little like Minecraft bingo in that way. If you fail, it takes away 2 hearts from your max health, so it can really mess you over if you fail. It's really weird that that doesn't work, because I thought I set sacrifice and chosen to be the same thing. Let me just quickly look at the commands list. I did see a chosen. Oh, it might work the opposite way. Oh. What the... This website is working poorly. What? Sacrifice does not exist. That's on purpose. but what I intended to do was put sacrifice to be an alias for chosen. I also got an ender pearl back. Yes, so the first versions of this challenge, one of the big problems that people like. Okay, so a lot of people just died early, but the people who are really good at like bingo and like at quickly playing survival and at surviving and stuff. The thing that ended up happening was that finding ender pearls to unlock the end became like the overarching difficulty of the entire thing. Like everything came down to finding the ender pearls, which I didn't like because it was like the one sole difficulty is, and like, you had to spend every single night grinding endermen to have any chance at making you pass that hump. So what I did instead was add this mechanic that if you successfully complete the sacrifice, you get not an ender pearl, an orb of servitude. So basically, it's a little bit of a help, and the more sacrifices you complete, the more likely you are to be able to make your way to the end. I mean, I thought I fixed the sacrifice part. If you do this now, there we go. Where there's a giant head you have to feed. Now you go to an altar. Okay. I should have made a shield. I'm gonna keep 3 of these. I'm gonna fix sacrifice later. The commands did not work the way I thought they did. Let's not get creeper bombed first of all. Okay. Ooh. What? What was that sound? That sounded like somebody equipping armor. And that's fire. And that's cobweb. Okay. Interesting. Is it you making that sound? There's a gears equipped subtitle, at least if you eat. Okay. But this is really cool. Oh, that's more iron. We could find the carts and stuff here. Okay, well, screw this then. Where'd they come from? So what happens when you fail a sacrifice is you lose 2 max hearts. So, I mean, you're never gonna catch that back up. So there's already an enormous punishment. And then there's already a problem that if you sacrifice... Where? I mean, I'm not going to be able to buy a single thing, but... if you do have a kelp trade... Where are you? Okay, well, great. Thanks for the push. Ooh, I mean, this is a really interesting one. Slime ball's a pretty interesting one. I mean, I don't have any emeralds, so it's not going to help right now. And I also need to go and find an ocean real dang quick here. So I don't have time for this. I guess we'll put down this. We're at 355 and 200. So we got basically nowhere in our little journey here. Enabling subtitles, yeah, I mean, we had them We had them on, but people were not happy because they end up behind my head, so you can't see them on stream. Alright. We're just rushing. Wait, kelp? Kelp spawns in rivers, doesn't it? Ooh. Thank you very much for those donations, Snow. How long have I worked on this? Ooh. When did I start this? So, this started out as a thing I did on a couple of streams. That was quite a long time ago. That's probably 2 years ago. And then it kind of got forgotten for quite a... Oh god, that bug. It's just seagrass in rivers. I think this was added under the idea that it spawned in rivers. This might be a problem, actually. So yeah, I worked on it pretty intensively back then. Then it got like left on the side for a while. Okay, let's run south. And after that, a lot of people were asking about it. So viewers really wanted to see it again. And then I finally picked it back up quite recently and kind of finished it. We did a lot of work over the last 3 months, I would say. Yeah, so I don't know how much time I've spent on it in total. It's a good chunk of hours. Come on, give me an actual ocean. I'm gonna run out of food on the way here too. That looks pretty promising. If nothing else, we can travel quickly here. What? It lagged out. Okay. I'm not liking this. Yeah, I think I thought that kelp generated in rivers when we added it to the list. Because I generally I would not like an item this early. God dang. That. Where'd you go? There. That is that rare. I mean, finding an ocean is generally okay, but this is super early. And I'm not gonna make it back even if I find it. Oh god. The opposite side of those mountains can be an ocean. Oh no. I'm right there with you. I'd like to snack. I've had a little too many snacks this last year though. So I've kind of gone back into eating healthily the last few weeks. And it's getting on my nerves. I want a snack. It's gonna be really good for me though. Boat, please. Well, that's rubbish. Should have looked further. Let's just end here. Listen to eat it too often. Yeah, or just succumb to my natural desire for anything tasty. I'm not good at that. Oh, come on. I mean, if we find an ocean before nightfall, we're good. Because we'll just grab the kelp and we'll go back, and going back will be faster than going here, because I didn't get up to the surface immediately. Me for Hermitcraft Season 7? I would love to. It's not up to me. Have to go pester the hermits for that. They decide. Oh god, here we go. 1.14 showcase right here. Load, please. Or, well, generate, please. Ooh, that's still not kelp. What did I think about the brief period? It went basically they were controlled with the bedrock scheme. That's basically what happened. It was awful. I really did not like that. Give me some kelp already. Can you find kelp any other way? I mean, I guess buying them. You can buy them somewhere. I am not much. Well, so I can avoid candy. That's fine. Like I don't. Ooh, is that ocean? I'm feeling. That's a jungle. I'm feeling the butterfly meme here, pigeon thing. It's like, is that an ocean? Is that an ocean? Everything I see. Hello. That's inconvenient. Yeah, so candy's fine, but I really like crisps and stuff like that, and I'm super into like pastries. Oh, silent rowing all of a sudden. That's my bane. Please. Well, brand. So Sweden has a bunch of brands that are. So you can only get them here. Come on. Wandering Trader and Generation. Okay. That should probably not be here. It is client side. It's the Generation. You're right. I could have done that instead. F3T, I guess, is what you're thinking. No. It would be A. Right. Okay. Alright, so at this point, we probably ignore trying to find an ocean, I suppose. Come on. You, I want. Ouch. Hello? Alright, so that's one. That's one of the things we wanted out of this. The other... Oh, melons I'll take. Don't mind that. The other thing is really bamboo at this point. So finding a single piece of bamboo would be great, because then we can cultivate that. Nighttime is falling. Yeah, I know. I was thinking about because it's a graphics related problem, I was thinking reload resources, but you're right, it's chunks. The problem is not really in load either, it's generating the sort of graphics for the chunks. But yeah, but crisps and stuff, like, I generally will eat a lot of this kind of Swedish ones. I'm really into like the sour cream and stuff flavors. So like sour cream and cheese is really good. Sour cream and ranch is really good. I'm gonna have a food problem here very soon. Very, very soon. No bamboo in sight. There. Bingo. Yeah, who needs any kind of weapon anyway when it's nighttime? Okay, we are going to put this down and to cook some stuff. What is that? Okay, so we're pretty much out of any kind of chance to complete this sacrifice. So I guess that's fine. But also, oh god, where are you? There. Yeah, let's pause here for a second actually, and let's switch over to this. If I can find my own window. Hello, notepad. There you are. Set up targets. And there's no other way of getting dried kelp either, right? Like you literally... Yeah, I think for now, I'm just gonna disable this. Actually, you might as well just fully remove it. I must have thought that it generated in rivers, and I mixed it up with seagrass, which does. Alright, so now it's gone from that. I'm gonna push those real quick here before we continue. And these are just like, these are not gonna take effect in this playthrough. It's just a bug fix for a problem we discovered. We're gonna eat this sacrifice failure. Remove the dried kelp from item list. Want to add seagrass as an item, just needs shears. Heart of the Sea, we have seagrass. We already have seagrass. So I don't quite know why I did that. And so early. Or do I... So that was here, that was at 5. And seagrass is at the very beginning. Okay, so you could get seagrass at the first, which is reasonable, I think. Alright, so we are gonna go back in game here. Oh, we ran out of fuel. Throw a couple of these in, I guess. I think we got everything we wanted out of the jungle too, so we could pretty much just go back. That, or we keep looking for an ocean just to... I mean... It's horrible to try to do anything inside of a jungle too, though. Oh, spider. Okay, fine. You know what? I don't want to fight you in a jungle. It would be nice with those. Actually, I do want string. It would be nice to fight those Endermen, but like in this mess. Okay, we want to go. Okay, let's go positive Z. Let's continue going where we were going. And let's just hope that regardless of what we get, like we're still on pretty easy difficulties, so we should be able to just get stuff and then get back in time. I mean, the worry is I will travel... Really? When you want them, they're never there, and when you don't, they're everywhere. Alright. Good times, shot from all sides. I am a little worried that if I just keep going, I will basically have traveled a full day and the full night, which basically means that it would take me longer to get back than I have. So maybe we should turn around. Let's go a little west. Actually, let's go a little east and then turn back. So we'll not see exactly the same things. To go a couple of 100 blocks this way and then turn back home. And then, oh, look, something that isn't jungle. Well, good luck in getting snacks. Oh. There's a lot of stuff that looks almost like ocean here. But it's not. What is this? This must be a river biome. Forest. Alright, let's start heading back. We want negative Z. So we want basically this way. Alright. Off we go. What happened in the last 5 minutes? I found jungle, but I failed to find ocean. Oh god. Flower forest, interesting. All the mobs. I don't care about you right now. No creeper. The zombie. Yeah, I got melons, I got cocoa beans, and I got bamboo out of that jungle, so that's a pretty good haul, I would say. I have 2 strings, so I could fish now, but I can't make a bow. Hello, you. Did you see me? Alright, perfect. Blow up. Oh, you're gonna be really annoying, aren't you? Oh, really? Come back here. Oh, perfect. Best possible drops. Nice. Horses here, but I don't have a saddle. Finally, someone uses an axe as a weapon. Is this a swamp? It is, isn't it? That means it would be nice to see if we can find some slimes. Because slime is definitely an option for that can be called as an item. So, come on. There's like nothing here. There's a slime. And if it happens once, like, you don't know where swamp is, it can be really tricky to get. Because you have to just basically stumble onto a slime chunks, basically. Really? Really? Do you want to be that way? Slime butting up with a sheep? starting to get done. It's one. Oh, that's a bunch. Perfect. This is great. Can't pick any of them up. Guess I'm carrying a bunch of junk, I guess? Or... yeah, because I am. Okay, let's kind of do what cobble. I don't need andesite or whatever. Alright, we're about to fail. This is a good test of failing, I guess. And let's keep heading home while that happens. Anytime now. Lime balls acquired. That's great. Alright. Where is it? Bring forth your wrath. There it is. Poisonous potato. I mean, ouch. Are any of these zombies still alive? Twisted. Oh no. Alright, so basically I'm in the game of finding a village now. This has been a pretty rough... Poisonous potato? Is that so early? I guess it is. We're on like day... what was that? Day 3. Oh god. Hello. This is the same ravine I guess we passed on the way out. Do want those. Gods think maybe you can find a village if you couldn't find an ocean. See, the gods are nice. They believe in me. Believe in my ability. The difficulty increases too fast. I don't know. Like it does. I failed now, so it didn't increase. Shouldn't have increased at all. So this is still the same difficulty as day 2. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, poisonous potatoes on 5. So on day 2 we have difficulty level 5. That makes sense. So we got 1 poisonous potato. I don't know. I don't think it's increasing too fast. Possibly the items are wrong, but I'm kind of happy with the balancing. And I think that's been proven over many, many iterations, so... oh, thank you. So yeah, it's potentially the poisonous potato should be ranked higher. But I mean, how can you get them? There's a number of ways you can get these things, and if they are in like chests for shipwrecks and stuff too, or you know, that kind of stuff, then I kind of feel like it's reasonable. We just haven't been able to find anything this far, which is a little rubbish, but okay, apparently I had an inventory slot, so that's good. Let's, I guess, just grab all of these. I had not foreseen not being able to complete 2 sacrifices by day 3. You can get... we could get it from a zombie, but I don't think that's a reasonable way. I mean, unless we find a zombie spawner and just go ham as killing them, I suppose, then that might be worthwhile. But the most like player-driven way to find it would be to find a village and just completely raid all the farms. And if we don't get it from that, I suppose put everything that we did get from that into compost just to get bone meal to grow more potatoes and try, because it's really the only thing we could try. Source of potatoes, villagers, zombies, shipwreck, pillager, outpost. Interesting. Alright, well, not much more to do than to keep looking. The more we travel, the more chance we have of finding any of those. Is that... I like it's swamp stuff here, and this is roofed forest, so this is kind of worthless for those things. God dang it. Very common in shipwrecks, well, rip me. So I think they're kind of okay position. We've been extraordinarily unlucky, but consider if we hadn't ran for a complete day to only find ocean, because ocean was the only thing we could find. Like, do I have sugarcane? I do. Actually, let's pause here for a second to dump a bunch of stuff. Don't need 2 colors of wool. Want to hang on to that. Don't need this. This will be easy to find again. So with that, that's better. Which way am I going? Okay, we're pretty much at home if we go directly this way. This is single player. This is single player right now. Bad timing. So I think we'll recenter on the altar, and then we'll go in some other direction, because we went strictly positive Z. Wait, it's too. Oh, we're not actually fully home yet. Do I need the grass block? Grass blocks are a possible sacrifice. So I'm going to hang on to that because it's not necessarily that easy to get again. Alright, now so we're back in this mess of a forest. Whatever. How did I get it? I killed an enderman holding it. This is terrible. Again, none of the good biomes for our village. Let's just keep going this way. Oh, hello. That looks better. Looks like it's a taiga over there. Place boat. Make a bed, take a nap. Yeah, it won't let me in this actually, but I do need to at some point because of phantoms. So we should probably try to remember to do that this night. Okay, show me the village. It's right here. It isn't. Plains. Probably try to stick with the plains. Mostly because of the better overview and the because it being open, I can just move a lot faster through it. On the other hand, I would have seen if there was a village here already. So maybe try this way. Is that a village? Bingo. Alright, so please have farms. Well, certainly grab this. There's nothing up there of interest. Is there? Might be a chest. No. Flower pot is one of the sacrifices, but I don't care. They're easy enough to make. This can't have been the entire village. Oh, here's path. Alright, here we go. Here's more stuff. Why you no poisonous? Can there be poisonous potatoes in these? I don't know. I guess you steal the bell. That's awful. Sorry. I know you need it, but I kind of need it too. That's a lot of potatoes. If I plant these and then rip them back up, could that turn poisonous? I see a single farm. So in that case, that could be one of the things we do. You just plant them and unplant them. No? Do they have to like grow to become poisonous, or? I'm not sure which question you answered there. Alright, so where was home actually? Because only fully grown. Crap. Well, I suppose the best thing we can do then is to kill skeletons tonight. No, this is the first thing we entered. So we go back home, kill a bunch of skeletons of the night. We grow as many as we can. I don't even know exactly where home is. I'm pretty sure it was 250 and 200, or 200 and 250. We'll rush, we'll kill any skeletons we find, ignore everything else. Thought I saw one over here. That sounded like one. Where are you? Hello. Thought it dropped something. Maybe I picked it up because it was narrow. No, there's bones there. I'll throw that out for now. Probably want to throw something else out instead. Just don't quite know what, and this is a little awkward. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Alright. Skeleton convention over on that beach. They don't get hit by their own arrows anymore. That is a pretty bad bug, actually. Oh, nice. I'll help. Ow! That's a creeper. Okay, so drop the bow. I kind of really want that. Now I don't have blocks. Oh well. Oh, hi. Oh, bad. Please, Minecraft. Okay, I did not pick one. Okay, so something in 1.14 broke with the skeletons and they're returned arrows. Pretty sure we have 4 bones. Yeah, we're gonna fail another one, especially since I kind of feel like I don't know where the altar is anymore. It's a bit of a problem. Alright. Start by focusing on just finding the altar again. Oh, hold on. Thanks, Jock. I appreciate that meme. I just saw it on my Discord. That's why I had to stop and scroll up a little bit to see it. Okay, well, it is a problem that I now have no blocks. I want to go positive X and negative Z. I want to go this way. Hello. This is incredibly awkward. Did not like this forest even to begin with. I thought he was... Well, we're not going to use that bow anyway. So these chickens have been loaded, so we're at least ballpark in the right area. I do not want to fight a baby zombie. For once, I don't want to fight an Enderman either. It's incredibly annoying, come on. I think this might be the right area. Can't see anything. Oh, a witch. Of course. Because why not? So, okay. There we go. You go over here. Light up some of this area, turn farmer. It's very unfortunate. But I don't have much of a choice. Just hope that the way the layout is right here hopefully prevent that many mobs from spawning right here. Alright. Let's dump a bunch of stuff in here. Oh, I need that. It's already... you can already see it turning light. We're gonna get hit again. Oh no, and I don't even... I threw away all my... stone. So that's good. Oh, I guess there's not going to be that many of them anyway. I'm going to do this and bet that we're going to get like bones next time. Are these fully? No. Well, at least we got potatoes. That sucked. Oh man. Okay. So now we have some stone. Put some of this junk away. Won't need these for a while. I should probably like plant a bunch of stuff. But I already have most of the things that I could need, to be honest, in terms of growing stuff. Roofed forest for mushroom stews? Yeah, I mean, there are just tons of places where we passed with lots of mushrooms. Might want to go back the same direction. But I do want to empty this thing out. Just not walk around with this stuff in my inventory. I guess we'll carry those. Don't need to carry the egg. Alright. Do I prefer the texture? I think like most others, I prefer some of the new textures and some of the old. I would say I think most, like almost all of the textures are really good. All of the new ones. There's some that I don't like. I don't particularly like the emerald block in the new one, for instance. It's a little too patterned. But like most of them I really like. I don't like that. I don't like the horse armor icon. I think the two I dislike the most. That looks like a mushroom. I have learned how to make mushroom stew. Horse armor icon. Not horse icon. But yeah, I think a lot of them are much nicer. Maybe you should go caving for mushrooms. Where was the roof course anyway? It was more like that way, wasn't it? Fine. Just swim. Are those flowers or are they mushrooms? They're flowers, aren't they? Yeah. That's the mushroom looking like it's growing on the water, though. Big mushroom peak? The other way? Like this way? Uh-huh. Yeah, that might be... Ooh. Could also hit the nether to quite easily get some of this stuff. Alright, so we're gonna go back and look and see if we can spot some of the big mushrooms. Because then... Ooh. Can't see any big mushrooms here. Good thing there are no brown flowers? Yeah. I'm enjoying that aspect of it. Alright, so we're back here. So this village at least wasn't that far away. That's good. If we do need like mossy cobble or something, that this could be a good place to go. It was on the way home from here that I passed through the rift? No, I was on the way out. It's like all of these guys are unemployed because I stole all their stuff. Did I, like, completely loot this stuff? I should have brought this. Oh, it's a wolf. Did I go up there? I think I did. I think I checked all of these, but it was such a rush when I went through here. Yeah, I must have checked this one. Right next to the campfire. Yeah. Okay. So that's pretty much the entire village then. Good vantage point up here though. So there's a big mushroom around, I should be able to see it from here. That swamp is probably a good place to go. I don't see any sign of the rift forest from here. I don't see any sign of mushrooms. If you go this way, I think we have a decent shot at finding mushrooms that way, one way or another. We're not going to comment about that villager doing, like, joining the sheep in that thing. Wait, is this back? No, not really. Whoop! Ouch. Baby zombie? Whatever. We need one more brown and 3 more red. Perfect. Looks strange, yeah, it does. Let's grab a few extras. Alright, so only red. We need 3 more red mushrooms. Welcome back. It always takes away 2 hearts, yes. That's the punishment for not delivering the will of the gods. So you can bone... Can you bone meal big mushrooms? You can, can't you? In that case, we should just do that. You can bone meal. Yeah, I think so too. We should probably do that. Alright, where are we? Alright, stop going that way, start going this way and this way. I'll go back home, or to the altar. And if we don't find any more, well, enough red mushrooms on the way, then we'll try to make a composter, throw a bunch of these potatoes and stuff in there. And then we'll use that to get... And those are just flowers. Use that to get bone meal and use that on the mushroom. And hopefully get red mushrooms that way. So we have one. That's sufficient for that tactic. They spread in darkness, but it's slow. Like... Where are we? 60. That's a flower, I think. Dang, this is really treating me rough this round. I don't think I've ever felt like I've had this bad luck in Chosen. If there's multiple people, no, if you die, you're out. Crowd. It's getting dark and I'm far away. Like, and the difficulty keeps increasing and stuff, so, like, this is really meant for playing in session together and living as a team. But you're on one life. Fine. Good. Flower Forest is gonna make this easier. I think even if you oh god, if you join after the game has started, you get automatically placed on the spectator team. I'm pretty sure. Okay, where are we? Still need quite a ways that way. That was silly. There's some nice groove to that track, isn't it? It's a pretty old one, I think, but it's also one I just discovered. These are... Stop with the brown and mushroomy things. That looks good. We are coming home. Okay, thanks. Thanks. Jeez. And now, this is where the problem of not... Oh, God. I took the food off my bar, is the problem. Alright, we're gonna... Good. Good times. It really becomes a lot worse when... Come on! I get it. I get it. Okay, let me pull you through what just happened there, because it's fantastic. It's absolutely amazing. Well, that summary works too. Minecraft is a good game. Okay, so what happened was this. When I was rushing across the water, I was spam clicking my boat on the water to try to set it down, but I couldn't get the angle on it, so something glitched out. The boat disappeared from my hotbar, but it was actually still there. That's the thing that happens. So I came up here with a blank spot on my hotbar. I got down here into this room. I have a blank spot on my hotbar, right? I need to eat. So I open my inventory, I put my bread in that blank spot. Except there's a boat there. So the game goes like, no, there be boat, and throws my my bread out, so that my bread actually got thrown on the floor. And then I picked them back up, but in my slot, in my hand where I was trying to hold a bread, I now held a boat. So when I right-clicked and held the right-click to eat, I placed the boat, got into it, and suffocated. Fantastic. All because of the glitch that that makes the inventory slot blank. Client desync. Fantastic. Alright, well, that was cool. No, there be boat. Well, I think that about concludes it. Sacrifice, or the Chosen, seems to work pretty well. But yeah. Ouch. Day 4, that was the roughest go. I managed one sacrifice, right? I did the first sacrifice and then I failed every subsequent one. I thought I had a decent chance of making this one, but it was not certain. Anyway, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. The latest things on Sacrifice are on GitHub. I'm gonna make a new release. Death by boat, yes, for certain. You gotta be able to laugh about it though, because it was pretty funny. It was just incredibly unexpected. Like, suddenly boat. But anyway, we're gonna wrap it up here. I'm gonna make a new release. Watch my Twitter or just a release page if you want to try this. We're gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna see who's still online. Velza is online, so we would probably raid him. Thank you everybody for joining. Thanks for the subs, the follows, the donations, the bits, and everything. I'm gonna release this as beta.7, and I think we'll be pretty much on track to release. I want more playtesting on this on 1.14 though. So that's gonna be it. See you everybody.